public speaking. Fewer phrases in the English language create as much tension, anxiety, and even fear than those two words, public speaking. Most people mistakenly believe that public speaking is a skill that you're either born with or you're not. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. Like any other craft or art, public speaking is a skill that you can learn. There are a series of proven and repeatable processes and tools that you can use to become a communicator who leaves a lasting impact on others. How can I say this? Because it happened to me. Hi, I'm Michael Davis, the Storytelling MD. And since 2001, I've had the great privilege and honor of studying and working with some of the greatest communicators in the world, Hall of Fame public speakers, world champions of public speaking, a Las Vegas headliner, even a leading Hollywood scriptwriting consultant. And what they've taught me is that public speaking, and especially storytelling, is a series of proven steps that when you employ, can help your presentation stand out from the crowd. These weekly doses of public speaking medicine are based on all the lessons that I've learned from my mentors. They've been distilled down into weekly 5-minute chunks, if you will. The whole premise behind these videos is based on an idea that I learned from my coach, Craig Valentine, a world champion and very successful professional speaker. Craig's belief is that when you change, you should change small, but change often. That's the idea here. Each week you'll get a 5-minute video. Just one tip. Go out and employ it. Test it with your communication, whether it's a business presentation, a speech, doesn't matter. Just go out and test it. Not everything's going to work for you, but at least try. It's like I used to tell my kids whenever we introduce new food into their world. You got to at least try it. Now, most of the time they didn't like it, but that's another story. At least try. The idea is build one skill on top of another. And within 1 or 2 years, you will be so far along the road as a speaker and communicator, you won't recognize where you are right now. Now, you might be wondering, who is this Michael Davis, the Storytelling MD? Are you even a doctor? Well, I am an MD, but I'm not a doctor, although I play one on these videos. Here's what I mean. My company, Speaking CPR, was founded in 2011. The idea behind it is I want to give life to lifeless presentations and business stories. One day I was sitting around with some friends talking about the business and how to brand it, and I thought, you know, my name is so ordinary. In America, the name Michael Davis is pretty common. One of my friends said, Mike, your initials are MD. Your whole branding is around the Speaking CPR, giving life, like the old chest compressions, give life to people who have stopped breathing. You ought to combine the two. I love the idea so much, but I wanted to bounce it off a group of my clients at the time, a group of doctors who I was working with. I shared it with them and they loved it. So the Storytelling MD was born. Now, as I mentioned, I'm technically not a doctor, but I do have a stethoscope so I can listen closely to your speech to see if there's a heartbeat to it. I've got this knee hammer thingy which I can use to tap onto your speech to see if there are any reflexes, if there's any audience response. I've got this prescription pad. I'll be periodically, you'll get a prescription at the end of these videos. And if we need to, I've got this surgical cap, I guess you'd call it, and I've got my sterilizing mask that I can use. If I have to, we'll go in and do some real surgery. Hopefully this will stay on during the speech surgery, but this will stay on if I have to go in and do some hardcore work on a speech. I'm willing to do that just for you. So that's why I'm the Storytelling MD. Hopefully you can pick up the idea that we want to have fun in these videos. 5 minutes a week is all we ask of your time, and then go out and employ these ideas. Now, we'll run the gamut on these videos. You may hear about the inner game of speaking, which is the mental and emotional side. You'll hear about processes on how to develop a structure of a speech. You'll also pick up ideas on how to deliver. So that's it. That's how the weekly dose of public speaking medicine can work for you. As I mentioned, 5 minutes a week. Check out the video and then employ what you learn. Not everything's going to work, but at least test it to push yourself out of your comfort zone. That's what great speaking is all about. Continually pushing yourself to be a little uncomfortable so that you can have a greater impact on your audience. And please let me know how these tools and tips are working for you. Also, if you have an idea for a subject that you'd love me to talk about on one of these, please let me know. I'm open to all types of ideas. So until the next video, always remember to stand up every chance you get, speak up, and you'll have an excellent opportunity to stand out from the crowd. Talk to you in the next video.